So you're thinking about buying a home in Bradford, Ontario, and you want to know the good, the bad, the ugly, the yin and yang, the pros and cons of living in Bradford, Ontario? Well, we're going to cover that in today's video. So we're going to get into it. What makes Bradford good and what makes Bradford bad? If you're thinking about buying a home in Bradford and you want to make a move here, maybe you're relocating, coming from another province, and you just don't know about Bradford, Ontario, then this is the video that you really want to check out. Bradford is about 20 minutes north of Vaughan, about 30 minutes north of Toronto, and it has so much to offer. We're gonna unpack all of that with pro versus cons in this video, and overall, you don't want to miss anything. Stay tuned. Hey, if this is your first time on this channel and you want to know the eating, the sleeping, the playing, the good, the bad of Simcoe County and York region, located in the province of Ontario, then you might want to subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications. You could be the first to know about the current markets in Simcoe County and York region. And my name is Solomon Amamensa. I'm with Amore Realty. We get calls from people like you every day wanting to make a move to Simcoe County and York region. We absolutely love it. If you're making a move in 9 days or 90 days, shoot us a call, an email. We'll be happy to help you love your journey home. So Bradford has a lot of rich heritage and history. Bradford is known for the Holland Marsh. Just a little history on the Holland Marsh. Like in the early 1900s, it was known for producing grain as their main agricultural crop. It was literally cut from the Holland Marsh area. At the time, the Holland Marsh was known for mucky organic soil. The marsh today is a market garden for Ontario and foreign markets. It produces carrots, onions, as well as lettuce, potatoes, celery, cabbage, cauliflower, beets. Stay tuned in the future. I'll be making a video showcasing our magnificent farms in the Bradford area. Bradford West Gwillimbury officially became a town in 1991. It was smaller back then, but now it includes communities such as Bradford, Bondhead, Coulson Hill, Deerhurst, Dunkerin, Green Valley, Newton Robinson, Pinkerton, and it's just gonna get bigger and bigger. Bradford is about 5 minutes from the Highway 400, 7 minutes to Schomberg, 15 minutes to Nobleton, 20 minutes to Newmarket, 25 minutes to Vaughan, 40 minutes to Brampton, and 60 minutes to Union Station. So mind you, these times can vary depending on the time of day you leave for your destination or the weather conditions. And we'll talk about the weather conditions shortly. Now, let's get to it. So let's talk about the con. Soaring home prices. Home buyers are used to Canada's real estate prices being led higher by big cities like Toronto, but few anticipated what would have unfolded in smaller cities and towns when COVID-19 hit. Now, just like a lot of small towns and cities in the GTA, there has been an advancement of remote workers. Bradford has seen an influx of remote workers who've come into town to look for cheap real estate. Because of this, prices have gone up. Some prices have even gone up double in the last 5 years. Just like surrounding cities like Toronto and Vaughan. Much like other suburbs, a lot of local residents are starting to feel the pressures of being priced out of their hometown. Limited access to local public transportation. So within frequent buses, long distance between stops and home, the bus schedule is a bit inconvenient here. One of the challenges of living in a smaller town or a smaller city is minimal options for public transportation. As of now, at the time shooting this video, there's about 5 different routes. They strictly run from Monday to Friday, some Saturday service, generally around from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. It's not like a 24/7 service like how we have in the bigger cities. To get around, you may have to invest in a car or rent a car. However, Bradford is still growing. There's a lot of development that's at play. I've taken a look at the official plan and there's gonna be a lot of development happening here, especially in the downtown corridor. Open playing fields. As much as it can give us great vegetation during the summer months and fall, it could be treacherous during the winter months. So from Highway 88 to 89, it could be dangerous with accidents due to whiteouts. It being around the snow belts, it's not safe at times. The better idea is to stay home during the winter and wind conditions. This is not something that happens every winter storm. I want to stress that. It does not happen every winter storm, but we should be mindful it can happen. Also, during the winter months, it gets dark real quick. Small town, not many lights on the smaller streets. Make sure you have, good headlights or make sure your windshield is clear so that you could see at night. Shopping mall. Although we have, the big box retail stores like the Walmart, Home Depot, Food Basics, so many, we do not have an official large shopping mall or shopping center. As I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of growth happening in Bradford, and I foresee that happening in the future, probably in the next several years. However, as of now, you would have to travel maybe 15 to 20 minutes north to Barrie, or go east to Newmarket, like 20 minutes to Upper Canada Mall, or you can go drive south, 25 minutes south, and go to Vaughan Mills Mall. Small nightlife options. So I don't know if this would be considered a con. To many, it might be a pro. As I get older, this could be a pro. But depending on who you are, this could be a con, right? So you remember I said it gets dark very quick, like quick. From what I experienced, it also gets quiet after 9 p.m. here. We have limited bars options. There's bars, but not many in the downtown corridor. And it gets quiet here in Bradford after 9 p.m. Now, let's start talking about the amazing things this town has to offer. And I mean, this town is amazing. So the first pro, it's one of Canada's safest places to live. According to Maclean's magazine, Bradford West Gwillimbury is Canada's top 10 safest places to live. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? It's one of the top 10 out of the whole Canada. That's great news. I don't know how many could say that about their local town, but Bradford is one of the top 10 places to live, which is fantastic news to hear. Now, let's talk about the town. We as a small town have less people, and with less people, there's less of a drug problem here. When you go to the local parks or when you're going for a walk, you're not gonna find any needles, any drug paraphernalia that's laid out in the fields, and you have to worry about walking your dog or playing with your children. You're not gonna see that here. In fact, Parks and Forestry Division do a magnificent job with all our parks and walking trails here. Magnificent. You would think we're going to 5-star resort. That's how nice they have these parks. So I challenge you guys, or I encourage you guys to check out our parks because they're magnificent and the kids and children will love it. Another pro, the police. The police are normally patrolling the area around the clock, 24/7. It's kind of hard to get away with crime here. The South Beach, look at me thinking about South Beach, man. I wish I was in Miami right now on this wintry day, but I meant South Simcoe Police. They're fast to respond to calls, so you don't have to worry. I actually witnessed a time when I was walking to the local store and there was about 10 police vehicles surrounding one of our stores here due to an issue with an individual. When it comes to response time, you do not have to worry. Bradford South Simcoe Police do a magnificent job and they do their job very well. So another pro, the schools. The school system here is incredible. It has a good atmosphere and it shows that the students are willing to learn. The teachers are more attentive to the students because the classes are not as big as how we would find in big cities like Toronto or Mississauga or anything like that. It's more close-knit. Teachers are very, very friendly. They're willing to go above and beyond to help the student achieve academic goals, and it's incredible to watch. Students here are very respectful. They talk to you. I actually play basketball with some of these students at our rec center, and it's just great to see how amazing school system that we have here. Another pro, GO Transit. Literally, it's a 5-minute drive to the Bradford GO station. Close proximity to a train station is so beneficial to Bradford residents. You can get to Union Station by train in less than an hour and 20 minutes. For the young professionals or the professionals that work in Toronto downtown and that lives in Bradford, on those bad wintry days, you could literally hop on the GO, kick your feet, relax, and be at work in an hour and 20 minutes on the train, which is a good thing to have. Another pro, the Bradford West Gwillimbury Leisure Center. I must say, the recreational center is like the state-of-the-art center. It's the hotspot, if I may call it that. Many people from different areas come there. We get people from Beaton, Cookstown, New Tecumseh, all around. Many people from all walks of life come to the leisure center. It's great for hockey, basketball, fitness, swimming. You name it, they have it there. It's also right next to the Bradford Library and Cultural Center. Many students hang out at the library or the rec center during their lunchtime or after school because of the nearby local schools. You may be shooting some hoop with some kids, like I said earlier, or you may just be, meeting some cool people that live in the neighborhood that go to the gym or go to the library. Another pro, affordability. I know I said, prices are soaring due to the advancement of remote workers. However, Homes are still lowered prices compared to the GTA. Just by driving 15 to 20 minutes north of the GTA from markets like Toronto and Vaughan, you have access to affordable homes. So at the time of shooting this video, we're seeing a price correction in some of the markets. There's opportunity for you to save more money by buying a home in Bradford or anywhere in the Simcoe County. You could get a better bang for your buck by just simply driving up 15 to 20 minutes north and getting a magnificent property. All in all, these things make this town pretty good. Hopefully you found this video insightful and helpful. Although we are exploring a bit, it gives you more of a better understanding of buying a home in the Bradford area. Please leave a comment below. Tell me what you like about Bradford if you live in Bradford, so that others that are reading the comments, that are deciding if they should make the move to Bradford by looking at your comments, gives them a better insight. So let me know in the comments below, what do you like about Bradford? Is it the leisure center, parks, our neighbors? You tell me and let's start a dialogue. So as I mentioned before, my name is Solomon. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, feel free, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. All that info is found in the description below. Until next time, we hope we could help you love your journey home. Goodbye.